Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of
The OVERPOSITIVE Critic. And today, we also have...
Just that guy, stereo_wealth0, also known as Micaiah Tyson.
Yeah, we got Micaiah Tyson. So on this episode, I have my first guest star, and a personal friend of mine.
I am the niece of Mike Tyson.
Yeah, the niece of Mike Tyson, definitely. Sorry if you hear coughing in the background. I'm just gonna have to let that slide for this episode. But today we are going to be discussing the Fnaf movie, since I said I would talk about that, and the general state of Five Nights at Freddy's as a whole. So let's get right into it. All right. So starting off with some news. Recently, Scott Cawthon on his Reddit said something about something a little odd that happened in the Fnaf movie novelization. What are your thoughts on this?
All right. So personally, I thought it was funny, but I thought that was a little bit out of pocket with how everything's society's going right now.
Yeah. So basically, Doug, the character, the beloved lawyer from the film,
yes,
was staring at the babysitter's boobs.
Yes.
So, yeah. It's on page 95. Anyways, Scott Cawthon did say he was going to be reprinting the book, so if you own the part with the boobs, then, good job.
Money.
Yeah, you could probably sell that later down the line for kind of a lot. Pick up your copies now. Alright, also, the, Fnaf movie Cupcake plushie. We had our first look at that from Funko, and what are your thoughts on it, Everett?
Alright. So I'm going to say that if it's more than $25, I'm probably not going to buy it. Just because I've seen that on eBay 1,000 times, but way more realistic. I'm sorry, Funko, but it's true.
I mean, if it's $10 like the rest of the plushies, I'm going to be buying it.
Yeah, I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I would. It's probably going to be higher quality than most of them. But to be fair, you can't. I'm sure the shoulder rider U2's was more higher quality.
Yeah. I think every U2's is high quality.
Well, compared to Funko, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Next up in news, we have the... This isn't really new news, but in case you missed it, on October 31st, 2023, Click Team released a little thing called Happy Halloween 2023, which every fan in the community believed to be like a new game announcement for next year. What do you think?
I think that if this is official, this could be the biggest step in FNAF. For now, because Scott Cawthon retired, so who knows what's coming next.
Yeah, I hope it's another point and click like the original, 8 games?
Yeah, but I do want it to be there will be a little mini game in between each one. If you played the fan game Final Nights, you would know what I'm talking about. Like a little mini game in between each night.
I have not played Final Nights.
Oh, okay.
Next up, what else is there? Hex released their Shadow Bonnie hoodie.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's, I don't think I'm going to be copying it. I think it's $90.
I'm not buying that either.
Yeah. Their plushies are starting to push it too. Their newest Mangle plushie that came out really recently. Sorry, my cat's my cat is crawling in a box. Guys, this is why I usually record this outside, but it's too late at night to go outside. We'll get chased down by the demons.
Yeah, his dog was biting me earlier, which he usually doesn't do that.
You silly goose.
I'm sorry, I keep thinking of your uncle.
You're gonna get arrested in the state of California, bro.
California.
Alright, but no. In California, it's not California. What?
Colorado?
No. What's the...
I was gonna say...
What's the country? The country near
Alabama.
No, the country near us.
There's a lot of countries.
The one in North America near us. It starts with a C.
Capricorn?
No, what? That's the freaking prequel series to Battlestar Galactica, 2004.
Capricorn?
No, whatever. Canada.
How did you forget Canada?
I don't know.
You said it was in North America.
It is in North America.
Canada?
Yes. Maybe you don't know
Oh,
geography.
you're talking about... Oh, they're talking North America is in the country, not the continent.
Well, it's you'll get arrested for misgendering someone in Canada.
Transgender people are way up ahead in Canada.
Yeah, they got a royal flush there, bro. But yeah.
Alright, well, let's keep going.
Yeah. But as I was saying, the Mangle plushie, the new Hex one, is I think over $100, right?
I'm not buying that unless it's like actually a lot of parts.
It's a whole lot of parts.
It's a whole lot of parts.
I think it's like double the normal Hex plushie, like the one I have there.
So it's $65 for one of those now. So it'd be $130.
Not the price. I mean the parts.
I know. I was talking about like if it was worth it or not. I'm probably not gonna buy it. But.
Yeah. Well, there was actually another big release, like this month. Well, last month in December, within Help Wanted 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
It was the sequel to the acclaimed VR game Help Wanted 1.
Yeah, which is totally not lore accurate, by the way.
What?
They say that at the start. Trust me, it's not.
No, it is lore. Don't. Okay, don't shush me. Okay, come here. No, but so yeah, that I have been trying to avoid it since I wasn't able to play it on my channel. No.
Playing?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
But whenever it does release officially on Oculus, and you don't have to do it through Steam VR, I will be copying that and likely playing it on my channel. What about you, Everett? Will you be copying it on Oculus whenever it officially releases?
Probably not, because I've already watched somebody play all the games. Yeah. Shout out to my boy Fusion Z Gamer, at Fusion Z Gamer, hashtag Fusion Z Gamer. Now, he's probably my main go-to for FNAF stuff. I watched him play all of Help Wanted 2. Every Easter egg, every part. Same with Security Breach. Every FNAF game that's come out in probably the past 4 years, I watch him play it. And then usually I buy it, but I don't think I'm going to buy it this time. Because it looks hard.
You bought Security Breach and played the first level. That game isn't even hard, my friend.
I played it on hard mode.
You played Security Breach on hard mode?
Uh-huh.
There's no hard mode.
I played it on hard mode. Kind of mod that adds...
You didn't play a mod on PlayStation 5.
Yeah. PlayStation 5! I don't got a PS5. I'm
PS4. Same... Whatever.
Same thing. Yeah, let's go!
Yeah, you comment.
Yeah, well, let's trade.
Nah, fam, I'm good. But, yeah. Alright, so, next up on the agenda... What? Don't stop that. Okay. What are your opinions on the current state of FNAF with the whole Steelwool era?
Steelwool era. So, like, the games. Just the games, not the movie?
No, not the movie yet. We'll get into that later.
Games. I think that the games have been going perfect recently. Help Wanted 2 is a banger.
Ruin is great. I've played through that like twice now.
Why would you play through it again?
It's awesome, man.
Why would you play through it again?
I'm trying to get all the collectibles. Okay,
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Skibbity. No. The only one I haven't collected all the collectibles in yet is Chapter 7 and 8, I think.
Okay. Well, I wish you luck.
Chapter 7 is so huge, and Music Men just keep coming up and kissing me. It's mean.
He's like, I'm about to do, get over it.
But, alright, what about the whole, Tales? The whole Tales thing. Tales books, whatever it is, where the Tales are connected, the Tales from the Pizzaplex books are connected directly to the games. What do you think of that?
Okay, well, so they are connected directly to the games.
Yeah, Scott made a Reddit post about this, and he intentionally left it vague, I think.
Alright, well, okay. So, I think that some of them are and some of them aren't.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, too. Like, I feel like GGY is most definitely canon.
Yeah.
And...
Same with... Is GGY the Mimic?
No. Well,
okay.
I don't know.
I think the Mimic's one... Obviously, the Mimic's one's canon.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I feel like the Mimic might just be, like, a parallel. Kind of like how William Afton is the same within the novel trilogy and the main games.
Well, Burn Trap. So, okay. So, I'm gonna geek on you.
Don't geek on me.
The Mimic, obviously Burn Trap. Like, that's a big theory that's going around. Well,
Yeah.
in the end of the book, have you read it yet?
No.
He crawls into the main girl's skeleton, like her body, and
Uh-oh.
the skull. Oh, yeah, you should probably pause that.
No. What?
Oh, her skull, like, oh my god, I can't talk. He, like, takes form inside her body. So it's theorized that the skull that we see for Burn Trap, which everybody thought was William, and, like, the decaying body parts, was actually,
The girl.
yeah.
Well, me personally, I absolutely hate that.
Oh, you're gonna be like this one theorist that it can't be because the skull wasn't feminine enough.
No, I'm not like that. I just absolutely hate the idea that Burn Trap isn't William. I think
he's William.
I don't think that the Tales books are the Mimic epilogues are not connected to the games. I think that is true because, like, I think some sort of events like that happened. However, the Mimic was kind of around a long time. Henry created the Mimic is what people are saying.
Yeah.
So I think Henry also put Mimic in the Fnaf 6 pizzeria, and he crawled inside William as a last-ditch effort to not be, like, burned. And that would be why that happened. But also the Glitch Trap viruses started to infect the Mimic, and the Mimic and Glitch Trap are kind of Afton, but also kind of the Mimic. That's just my personal take on it.
That reminds me of the Golden Freddy. How it was like Evan and Cassidy.
But that's a lot more solid.
Well, that's just a theory.
All game theory. Speaking of that, we got to talk about the elephant in the room with the current state of Matt Pat. He's retiring March 9th, in case you've been living under a rock.
Yes, and the new guy's video was posted, I think, today.
What?
Yeah, the one I sent you?
No, I saw that a long time before that.
Oh, dude, I'm like...
You're so good. But in Matt Pat's retirement video, he did say that he'd be doing, like, some cool, like, other things for the Game Theory channel. Like, he's making an ARG lo-fi channel.
Huh.
Yeah. Where it's gonna have, like, lore within, like, a lo-fi thing. Lo-fi songs.
I was too sad to watch the full video.
Same, but whenever I did watch that part, I got really excited. He said he's kind of becoming, like, a grandpa Pat now, to where, like, you only see him every now and then, but when you do, it's gonna be really sweet.
Yeah.
So, I like that. I'm happy, and he's still gonna be running GT Live until the end of the summer. So, yeah. But, you about ready to head on and discuss the movie?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Things to say.
All right. Let's get right into it. All right. So, just taking at base value, spoiler free for now, because some people on Earth have somehow not seen the Fnaf movie, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
What were your just base thoughts on it?
Alright, so, at first I thought it was good, but considering it's been years, okay, since I've wanted the FNAF movie.
I mean, it was first announced in 2015.
Yeah, I was very, very sad, because, bro, they built an entire fort in the movie. Like, bro, the movie was supposed to be a lot better. It wasn't. And I think, personally, that Willy's Wonderland is better than the FNAF movie. That movie was so good. I have it on DVD. But the FNAF movie, nah, I'm good. I ain't watching that ever again. I'll give the FNAF movie 2 a shot, but nah.
Okay.
Just nah. Why did your hair just mess up?
It does that sometimes. It happens usually around this time at night. So, I'm a longtime fan of the series, have liked it since 2015.
Same here.
I love the movie. I hate you too. Freaking Willy's Wonderland lover.
That was such a good movie. Banana Splits. Okay, they did my boy, what was his name? Ellie the Elephant?
I don't know.
They did him wrong.
Well, the animatronics in the FNAF movie were a lot like the elephant, whatever his name was, in the Banana Splits movie, and you claim to hate that how nice they were.
No, the elephant was actually trying to help the people, while the animatronics were trying to kidnap a little girl. Don't take that out of context. It's not EDP. And then They tried to murder some guy that was depressed about his brother. And had daddy issues and mommy issues.
Well,
And
no,
then,
they were trying to help him until he.
Well, no, they tried to kill him.
Until he refused their offer. They were gonna let him have the same dream every night of being able to spend time with his family, happily.
Well, why at the end were they like screaming and running away from him?
Well, because they became evil after. Yeah, whatever.
After William Appleton.
No, we were going spoiler free. Remember?
Oh yeah. Right. All right, so in the movie.
All right.
So in the movie, Jason comes out of nowhere from.
From Friday the 13th, and he just chops off all the animatronics' heads, saves Abby, and has a hot makeout sesh with Josh Hutcherson.
Yeah, and then William Afton phases through the map because his Wi-Fi router went out.
Yeah.
And then he got 360 no-scoped by Vanessa.
Not by Vanessa, by the Chucky doll from...
Oh yeah, I forgot.
But it's not just any Chucky doll. It's the Chucky doll from Seed of Chucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a time remnant because the Fnaf movie, in fact, is in the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. And actually, in the post-credit scene, you can see 2099 appearing and saying that he doesn't like Doug because he's red. Just like he doesn't like Miles Morales because he's... Anyways, so back to my thoughts. I really liked the movie. I think that all the callbacks to the series, I'll wait for the spoiler section, but, the ending was just phenomenal, in my opinion. I feel like they didn't... Spoiler section. We gotta talk spoilers after this.
Okay.
But, alright, before we talk spoilers, just, what was your overall 1 through 10 of the movie?
Alright, so... Just because I love FNAF, okay, I'm going to give it 2 points. Just because I love FNAF. Alright.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give it a point for the animatronics. Because they look good. Give it a point for the actors.
The actors were great.
I'm going to give it a point for William Appleton. Because he was actually pretty good in the movie.
Yeah.
I really liked him. I'm going to give it a point for the ending because I thought that was really good. I'm gonna give it 1 more point for what's it called?
What's what called?
The storyline, how they wanted to go completely different. But that's still a 7 out of 10. And I'll give it a half a point for no reason because it just needs that at this point.
7.5 out of 10 is your final rating?
Yep. I do not like it.
Mine is 8.5 because I wanted to see more Matthew Lillard. And I wish the one scene at the ending was a little more violent. And then I wish Markiplier was in the movie.
Yeah. Well, he was on the photo.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Every YouTuber ever was on that photo.
He should be the new Night Guard in the second one.
Yeah. I think he should play... Did you hear he's making his own Iron Lung movie?
Yeah.
I'm hyped for that. That looks actually scary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's my other reason, because it wasn't scary enough. I'm a hardcore horror fan.
Same here.
And so, I was a little disappointed. Alright, so let's go right into spoilers now. Springlock scene needed to be more bloody.
Yes.
PG-13 rating completely took that scene down.
Yeah.
I wish the freaking Max's death was on screen, because that would have been awesome.
Yeah, but I'm still kind of mad about Max dying, just the way she did. That was so disrespectful. She tripped off of a stepladder and got her head bitten off.
I don't think you understand what happened there.
What?
The Freddy's soul pulled her into Freddy's mouth and bit him.
Oh. I thought she just, fell off of it because she got scared and then she got chomped.
Alright, does that help your rating a little bit?
No.
Okay.
No. Not at all. Because now she's Shadow Freddy, and, that's the...
That's awesome. Did you see
I think it's cool, but that's the weirdest character for her to be.
Okay, but let's talk the cameo characters now. Sparky the dog. That was freaking amazing.
He should be in the second one. This is the actual character.
Yeah, he comes back and just murders some people.
It's theorized that he's gonna be, Max's brother.
I don't know. I hope that they... You know that... Did you read the Silver Eyes graphic novel?
Yeah.
Well, in that, whenever the redhead kid gets stuffed into that, like, gray Freddy suit.
Yeah.
I hope they put someone in that, and it turns out to be, like, the torture Freddy head in the second movie. Because that'd be pretty cool. But, and there was one more cameo animatronic. I wonder who it was. Come on, your turn. Are you about to poop yourself?
I don't know.
The freaking Lola in the background, the endoskeleton that appeared in some scenes that everyone confused for Withered Foxy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah!
Yeah, that was pretty cool. But there was also a very glorified cameo in Golden Freddy. He definitely should have been in the movie some more.
Yeah, he kind of, like... He just, like, knocked out the ant. He just gave her, like, a 1-2 Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I don't know, he's my uncle, trust me. He's definitely my uncle.
Yeah. He just gave her a little love tap with the whole, like, with an extra, like, 2 million pounds of force.
Yeah. That's some JoJo stuff right there.
JoJo. Po. No.
I swear, bro, I will backhand you. That's a good show, but it's not that good, okay?
Yeah. All right. But what about the cameos from the YouTubers? What do you think of those?
Oh, the ones on the wall or Corey Kenshin?
Corey and Matt Pat.
Although I'm sad that Corey has not come back yet. Like, he has not posted a video in almost a year now, which he does a lot. He tends to do that. He tends to go on, like, a lot of really big breaks.
Yeah.
But, like, I think that was really awesome because he was one of my favorite YouTubers at the time.
Mm-hmm.
He's starting to slack right now. But, Corey, if you hear this out on, like, your way to work, post.
Please.
Please, we love you.
Well,
I hate
no,
you.
I'm just kidding. But the true thing that got my entire theater clapping was Matt Pat. His appearance just elevated the movie for me. And he was in Sparky's Diner, probably the most discussed lore-related part of the movie.
Wait, it's called Sparky's Diner?
Yeah, and it's theorized that Matthew Lillard, the William Afton, stole the Sparky dog from him, and that's why he's in the pizzeria, not Pizza Flex.
I think Fetch should be... You know how Fetch... I think he was in the FNAF 2 prize counter? He was in one of the prize counters in the books.
Oh, yeah.
The original series. Bro, he needs to be, like, one of the prize counters and then, like, come to life for, like, a small scene or something.
Yeah, if Fetch comes to, like, the second movie for a little something, since in the, like, Puppet, I feel like is going to be a big part of the second movie.
Oh, yeah.
With, you know, the whole, like... Because Puppet's at the prize counter, so if they don't have a few more awesome, like, merch things, I wouldn't be surprised if they even sneaked in the cupcake plushie that Funko's releasing. Which would be awesome. Hi, Doom.
One thing that I think would be cool is they do it, like, time accurate instead of just... Well, they're probably not going to, considering they made FNAF 1 before FNAF 2.
Well,
But...
I think that's pretty forgivable.
Because, I mean, it makes sense. Like, how the way the first movie ended, they could be withered now. And...
Yeah.
But, if they do end up going on their own road and making FNAF 3 after, I won't be mad. But I think it'd just be cooler to see it in chronological order.
I think that it should definitely happen closer together. Because I don't know. I don't want, like, the FNAF 2 to be a prequel like the game was, because that's a cool thing. But with this, you're invested in the characters, and you don't want the entire story arc of the movie, like their character's story, to be undone.
Yeah.
But
I hope FNAF 2 is a sequel, but I hope that they do some kind of thing in the future.
I've actually had this idea in my mind for a long time. How cool would it be if they made, like, a spin-off anthology show where each episode adapted, like, one story from Tales or Fazbear Frights?
That'd be cool.
And then each season they would do, like, a 3-part finale that would adapt one of the novels.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I would watch that thing to death. That would be awesome.
I don't know if I'd want to watch He Told Me Everything, though. That's my favorite chapter. But that sounds so disturbing, just watching.
I know. Some of the stories would be so disturbing on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one with the pig where like they both get stuffed inside the suit and then like you see their faces.
I don't know. I haven't actually read all the stories. I've read synopsises of them all, but I haven't read all of them.
I've read all of them.
I read The Puppet Carver.
That was such a good one.
Yeah. I like that one a lot. And then I've read the stories that have been adapted into graphic novels. I haven't even read the normal novels. I've only read the graphic novels.
Dang.
Novel. So, here, talk for a minute. I gotta grab something.
All right.
We gotta talk about the opening sequence. What's your initial thoughts of the...
What opening sequence?
The guard trying to unscrew the vent and stuff. That whole thing. The torture frame.
Alright, so first off, why does it say that right there? 1626, 1626.
That's the time it was at.
Oh, no.
Stop
Oh,
looking
it
at the
paused?
screen. No, it was not.
Huh?
It's not paused.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. I held up the podcast.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you think of the whole opening sequence with the vent and stuff? Because I would have been terrified to be in that.
Yeah.
His name is Bob, according to the novel. But
Okay.
who knows about the novel? Because it also has the infamous page 95 incident.
Oh my god.
And I quote,
Big cans of tomatoes.
"She noticed Doug was staring at her breast as he slurped out a cup of coffee." Yeah. So, apparently Scott did that on accident.
Yeah, bro, he was just having one of those nights, you know. He was just trying to get it. I mean, wait, I can't say that.
Whoa.
Scott.
All right, but in all seriousness, that he just said he sent in the wrong
Yeah.
screenplay.
Oh, I wonder why he made that though. That was.
I don't know. It might have just been for kicks with the editors or something. He's like, "Hey, check out what I just put in," and they're like, "Hey," and then he forgot to delete it. I wonder how much is different because he said he sent in an entirely different screenplay.
You not
So-
read it?
Well, not yet.
Oh my God,
I
you
just
don't
got
read.
it. I just got it.
The first, actually, not the new ones, but the first day that I ever got those books, the Fnaf books, the original ones, I read them the first day. I still have 3 that I have to finish, and I don't want to. I want to leave on a cliffhanger.
What?
I
Wait a minute. What?
have too many books to read.
I think the epilogue is called prologue for some. Oh no, I can't read apparently. All right, but yeah, I feel like that scene was like one of the scariest in the movie.
Yeah.
Him trying to avoid the animatronics,
Mm-hmm.
like crawling through the vents. I would have been terrified.
I feel like they took some inspiration from Willy's Wonderland.
No,
where
stop
the
talking
first-
about that.
No,
movie.
no. The first scene
Listen,
of that
listen to me.
was
listen to me.
2 guards trying to escape, and it went the exact same way. They got stuck at the end of the hallway, and they couldn't escape, so they got killed.
Willy's Wonderland.
Is better.
No, Willy's Wonderland is they were gonna make it with 20th they were gonna make it with Warner Bros, right?
Uh-huh.
The FNAF movie?
Yeah.
And then they decided to leave, but Warner Bros still owned all the scripts, like even the original script for Willy's Wonderland had like a bear named Fred or something in it, like an earlier script for it. That is what people theorize very strongly that friggin' Willy's Wonderland is just a recycled FNAF movie script.
Oh my god. Okay, do you want to know why the bear was there in the first place?
Why?
Because, you see, they were gonna hint at FNAF, okay? They were trying to get some, some combinations, like a fan game that would be both of them,
Yeah.
in the same universe. But you see, that didn't happen, so they just got rid of it and they scrapped it because they wanted to make big money by collaborating.
I don't believe you for an hour.
But they didn't make big money.
I want to get the comics and read that, because as much as I think that Willy's Wonderland is inferior to the FNAF movie, I still really like that movie.
The comics has like a cow in it.
That's
I
cool.
remember seeing that. There was like a cow.
I mean, the movie
then
really
she got
followed
murdered.
Bart's advice: don't have a cow. But then the comics were like, yeah, I can have a cow.
There was a cow, but like Willy murdered the cow.
Oh, that was mean of him.
Cause I don't know why.
Have you read the comics?
No, I really want to though.
Yeah. I'm kind of trying to wait for like a collected edition. I usually like to get those instead of buying each issue individually.
Yeah.
That's why I have waited to read God's Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, despite being a huge fan of Justice League and Godzilla, and I guess King Kong.
You mean you guess King Kong? Bro, Kong is better than Godzilla.
No, he is worse than Godzilla and
smarter.
freaking Gamera.
He has big brain.
Hey, do you know who Gamera is? He's a freaking flying turtle.
I like... Yeah, bro, Gamera Solo.
No, he actually is really awesome. You should watch the 80s trilogy.
Okay, listen, just because Gamora is in
90s.
Godzilla now, okay?
Gamora?
Yeah, Gamora. I'm calling him or her Gamora.
Gamera?
Is this live? Is this
Yes,
live?
yeah.
Okay, I want to...
Yes, it's going.
Alright, I want to say that... Hua die. Bing chilling.
Nice. Okay.
And I also want to freestyle.
No.
Now I wrote that.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right, back on task. So, any more things you would like to talk about?
Oh, yes. I have one
movie?
last thing. Five Nights at Candy's, if you're hearing this.
Oh.
I swear, if we don't get Five Nights at Candy's 4 by next year, February.
What?
That's the due date. Next year,
Why
February.
February?
Because February.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the month before March, and I'm going to convince my parents to buy me a computer.
Oh, okay.
So, for my birthday.
Yeah.
Because that's smart. That's big brain.
Mhm.
So, and if they don't, I'm going to personally show up. I'm going to pull up, okay, and I'm going to pull a Tupac Shakur.
Who's Tupac? Tupac Shakur.
Shakir.
Shakir,
I still can't pronounce his last name. Tupac.
Yeah, okay, I know who Tupac is.
You want me to start singing his song?
No, don't sing Tupac songs. All right, back on task. All right, so, well, what are your thoughts on Matthew Lillard as Spring Bonnie or Springtrap?
That's William Afton, right?
Yeah.
It's the gray-haired guy.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
one of the best freaking actors of our time.
I didn't like. I'm joking. No, he
What?
was probably the best option for it.
Yeah.
I do think that the Shaggy actor would have been better though.
That is the Shaggy
It
actor.
is?
Yes.
Oh my god, I didn't notice that.
That's why the whole connection's been made.
It would have been funny if William Dafoe was William Afton though.
Willem Dafoe? His name's not William Dafoe. His name's Willem.
Oh, the placebo effect. Oh my god. Ah.
Oh, speaking of Willem Dafoe, have you ever heard of the movie The Lighthouse?
No. I've never heard that.
We should definitely watch that sometime.
I was about to say. I thought you were about to say tonight. I was like, no. I'm too tired to watch that tonight.
I thought we were gonna watch Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah, I thought that was. I can't talk.
Well done. All right. So I don't know if you think this is a good idea. I think I might do it if I save up enough money. So there's this place in Britain called Zebo or something. I don't remember. But they sell all these cool, like, steel books of movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it only ships to Britain. And it costs money there. But some places in Britain, ship... You can send them to there and they'll ship to United States.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking about... And they made this Fnaf movie, Ultra HD Steelbook.
Mm-hmm.
And since 4K movies are region-free, I could get it from Britain. But it would cost me upwards of $50.
Alright, I do want to say something.
Do you think I should do it?
So, Willy's Wonderland
No, what?
is the better option, but I think you should do it if you really like it that much.
I really love the movie.
And you spent more on the Hex plushies.
I didn't buy these Hex plushies. I got them for Christmas.
Well, you spent more on...
Willy's Wonderland is also getting a steelbook, but it's on Amazon, so it's orderable easily. It's like $40. Okay.
I have the money.
It's pretty awesome, actually.
I have big money.
Oh, okay. You actually gonna buy that?
I'll buy it.
Okay, alright. So, closing thoughts. Well, anything else you want to say about FNAF? Because this will probably be my last podcast I make on Fnaf until probably the second movie comes out.
All right. So this is my last thought on FNAF.
Last thought ever? You're just going to
My
stop thinking about it
last-
after this?
No, last thought
For the
that
podcast.
for the podcast.
Yeah.
All right. So in the second movie, I think that they should have the same actors, like the same characters come back, but I think that they need to add a new Night Guard. Don't make it Josh Hutcherson.
Josh Hutcherson should still be in there.
I don't think he should.
Can
be
you
the
blow
Night
my
Guard, though.
whistle, baby, whistle? No, I think him and Jeremy Fitzgerald should team up.
I think that Markiplier should be it, and then there should be a hint to FNAF the musical. That'd be so funny.
That would be awesome if they hinted at FNAF the musical. That fan service would be unreal. People would be
They
clapping.
should have like a shotgun under the desk. Because remember when he brought the guns?
Yeah.
He shot the janitor.
That was amazing. It would be funny if he actually does just show up with a shotgun. But I feel like the second movie should end with Mangle doing the Bite of 87 on Jeremy. Yeah. Because he's confirmed.
Toy Bonnie did the Bite of 87. You can't convince me otherwise.
Okay, whatever. Your opinion's your opinion, even if it is wrong.
What do you mean, even if it is wrong?
But, yeah.
That's like saying... Wait, I can't say that because tomorrow's his birthday.
Who? What? Okay. We'll talk about this after.
MGK with an L.
Oh, Martin Luther King.
Uh-huh. I was going to say something. But
All
tomorrow's
right,
his
sure.
birthday, so-
All right. Yeah, his birthday, his birth is what let this podcast even happen.
Yeah.
Because you got to come over tonight.
Yeah, he sponsored.
What? Yeah, he sponsored this
He
episode.
sponsored this episode, yep.
And also, this episode was sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. If you sign up within the next 10 days using code OVP, OverPositive Critic podcast, OverPositive podcast, that's what I'm officially saying the code is, you get 10 days of the new subscription to Raid Shadow Legends and the exclusive legend that is literally just a carbon copy of the rest of them, but with my face on it.
And a million, bajillion, trillion
Coins.
summons.
Yeah, it's
coins.
And
10
10 whole diamonds.
and you get to meet Drake.
And Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, and Tupac.
And you get to see Tupac and Drake and Martin Luther King Jr.
If you
have a
enter-
boxing match.
Yeah, if you enter it in tomorrow.
Yeah, enter by tomorrow. All right, and that's going to end this podcast. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'm not doing 2 Adventure Time episodes this time. See you later. Bye.